Hello, welcome to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantor from the B.B. Comer Memorial Library. Before I get started, I want to thank TV 47 and Chris and everyone here who helps us put on our program to let people know about things going on in the community and things going on at the library. Today I'm joined by Dan Seaborn and Teresa Offord. Thank you guys for coming in this morning. It's a cold morning to be out. We're going to talk about the Sylacauga Arts Council and the grants to schools and dinner theater coming up and things like that, all about the arts. So I'm glad y'all came in this morning. I know Dan is band director at B.B. Comer. You've been there several years, haven't you?
24.
Wow, wow. Can you just take a minute and tell about yourself? Most people probably know you. But.
Sure. Well, thank you very much for having me this morning. Yes, I am the band director at B.B. Comer High School. At B.B. Comer, I teach general music classes as well as beginning band, jazz band, marching band, concert band, many other miscellaneous responsibilities as you can imagine. But yeah, it's a joy to be the band director there. Play in the praise band at First Baptist Church here locally. My wife works for Talladega County Schools, have 2 children, and I'm very committed to the community.
Yes, you are. I know we all go to church together, and I love to hear your trumpet. It just adds so much to the service, I can say. Now, Teresa Offord is a retired media specialist, librarian.
Yes. I taught for 36 years and 21 in Talladega County, 9 at Winterboro, 30 in Talladega County, excuse me, 21 at B.B. Comer High School and 9 at Winterboro, and now I'm one of the volunteer librarians at Noah Christian School.
You just got to keep doing the same thing.
I just love it too much.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, we're going to talk about the Sylacauga Arts Council. Can you kind of explain what that is?
The Sylacauga Arts Council was the vision of a lady named Betty Yates to bring the arts to Sylacauga, and it was started in 1972, so it makes it 52 years old. Goodness. And about our age, Mandy.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's to advance the understanding and appreciation of the creative arts in the Sylacauga area. And the cultural, emphasis is placed on the cultural arts, the performing arts, the visual arts, as well as music and dance. And we have, the last few years, really concentrated on grants to schools, so they can do some extra things that they don't have the money for. We have the dinner theater every year as a gift to the community, and we help fund and promote the Marble Festival. Wow. And Dr. Ted Spears is our leader, and we do everything he tells us to do.
That's right. He works very hard.
Yes,
and has
he
a real
does.
passion for the arts and for everything in Sylacauga. But well, I've been a part of the Arts Council, I know, with you for several years, and just love the things that we're able to do, especially the grants to schools. That's one of my favorite things.
Mine too.
Yes. So you offer grants of $500 to schools and to do things that they couldn't normally afford. Is that right?
Right.
What's the criteria for the grants? Can it be for anything or?
No, we don't really. Any kind of technology, we don't fund that.
Right.
But anything else, trips to see plays, money to get groups at your school, equipment that some sort of things that you need that you don't have the money for, the school doesn't finance, or you have kids that really can't buy those art supplies, so you need extra ones, things like that.
It's all related to the arts, though.
Right.
But that's very broad, isn't it?
It is, thank goodness, because there's such creative teachers, as you will hear.
Yeah.
When we look at these grants, they just really come up with some meaningful and just brilliant things.
Wow, well that's exciting. Well, that's what I want to hear about then. I know you give to several schools in the area.
Yes.
Just in our area here.
Yes, 11 schools and the Sylacauga Community Playhouse. We spend $6,000 a year on grants, and those grants come from the dues that members pay. And it's just $25 for one person.
Right.
And if we don't have members, we don't have grants. So
that's true.
Everybody needs to be a member of the Arts Council. If you've been to school, if you have somebody in school, you need to be our member.
Well, this is a good time to tell how to join the Arts Council.
Yes. You can,
See me or you?
yes, one of us you can see. You can also go to our website, which is sylartal.org.
Okay.
And join there. You can print out a piece of paper and mail it to us, an application and mail it to us, or you can fill out the form online, either one. And one person, again, is just $25. There are corporate ones that are a lot more, so we love for businesses to join.
They're couples.
And that's just $50.
Right.
So, and you would help the schools, all the schools in this area, if you did that.
And I will throw out, because I have asked people to join, and they'll say, oh, I just don't want one more thing to have to go to. You don't have to go to a meeting. You're making a donation. You are joining the Arts Council, but you're making a donation, and we use the money to fund grants and Marble Festival and other things like that.
Right.
Great. So do that. Join. All right. Now, grants to schools. We have some pictures, I believe, of some of the grant checks that were awarded. So that's always fun, isn't it?
This is Jacob Callahan. He's the choral teacher at Sylacauga High School and at Nichols Lawson, and we got him at Nichols Lawson.
Right.
He does the show choir, and the rights to a song cost $250.
Wow.
So he can buy 2 songs with the grant. That is unbelievable to me that it costs that much.
Yes.
But that's what he used his grant money for last year and this year. So he got one for 2 years in a row.
Wow. And I also follow them on Facebook. They've just won some awards, the show choir has. So
I saw that
it's always
too,
fun to
the
see.
pictures, so that's great. This is Fayetteville. Fayetteville is a unit school, K through 12. So they get 2 grants. The elementary gets one, the high school gets one. The 2 teachers on the right are Vanessa Arant and Amanda Sperling. They both wrote grants. Vanessa's grant was for all the second graders to go see a play on Junie B. Jones, which I'm really jealous that they got to go.
I want to go with them, yes.
Amanda's grant was in support of Earth Day. They have an Earth Day celebration, and they're going to, let's see.
I like the way incorporate. That's almost sounds like science to me, but
It's preschool through 5th grade, and they will have community members in there and groups, retired teachers, and they will share their experiences through crafts and paintings and things like that.
There's the art. Yeah, that's great. We have another, Oh, there we go.
Okay, that's Nancy Nunley, and she's with Ferris Voss, who's at B.B. Comer Elementary, and their grant, they're going to have a group called the Morris Brothers We Stand as One Tour, and this is a live musical that focuses on character
right,
and kindness, empathy, and acceptance of others are 3 big things that you're not born with and you need to learn. So that will be wonderful. That will encompass all of the kids at B.B. Comer Elementary.
That is great. I tell you what, we're going to pause now. It's about time for us to take a commercial break, and then we'll come back and talk about some more of the grants that have been awarded. So please join us.
The Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-o-rama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Dan Seaborn, who is the band director at B.B. Comer High School, and Teresa Offord, who is a retired media librarian. I have to say either one. I know it's all the same. We were talking about grants to schools, but before that, I want to also bring up our dinner theater. Arts Council does a dinner theater every year. This year, it is the what is the name, Dan?
Heritage Hall Jazz Band.
Heritage Hall Jazz Band. This is a group that you are in, or you direct.
That's correct. That's correct. Yes, ma'am. The Heritage Hall Jazz Band is based out of Talladega, Alabama. Okay. We get our name from the art museum in Talladega. Heritage Hall is the name of the art museum in Talladega. And a gentleman named Tommy Moorhead was once the artistic director there. And he saw a need for a band, a community band, and he got with a retired band director from Winterboro, Jeff Wood. Okay. And they kind of started this whole program, and thankfully I was one of the original members of the group, and kind of advanced through the ranks, and now I'm kind of overseeing the group, and we're excited to be performing for the Arts Council Dinner Theater this year.
Well, I can't wait to hear more about it. It is March 14th on Thursday at 6 p.m. Tickets are $25 a piece. You can buy a table of 8 for $200 and then have your name on it and assure that you and your 7 friends can sit together. So. Right. Well, we'll come back to that. I want to hear more about the Heritage Hall Jazz Band. But let's finish up with grants to schools. We had a few more grants, I think, a few more pictures. That's always the fun part, delivering the checks.
It is. It is. It's lots of fun. This is Tina Wheeler. She's the library media specialist at Winterboro, and she's won a grant the last several years. This year, she and the counselor at the school split the money for that. She got $200 for art supplies for grades 6 through 9, and they'll create illustrations from their favorite books, and they'll be displayed in the library, and that way kids could go, "Ooh, what about that book? Tell me about that book." And so it can help pique their interest in what they want to read.
That's neat. That's good.
This is Tanya Hartzell. She's the library media specialist at Indian Valley. And this happened Friday. They funded the UAB Theater Group. I don't know if they went there or if the theater group came to them, but anyway, they saw The Princess and the Pea, the whole student body at Indian Valley, so you know that was lots of fun.
And how nice to see live theater. Children don't always have opportunity to do that.
Yes. This is Sherry Vickers. She's with the Sylacauga Community Playhouse, and they're going to use their grant money for the annual summer student production. That'll be July this summer.
Oh, they do a great job with that.
Yes, they do. This is Amanda Ledbetter. She's the administrator at Noah Christian School, and they're dividing their money between the art program and the music program, getting some things, some art supplies, and they'll have rhythm activity books for music and some music games for the children there.
Fun. There you are, Dan.
Yeah.
I'll ask you to tell me your grant.
Yeah, well, let me just say that, these people that you're mentioning, the arts, they are some of the hardest working people I know. Hours and countless hours have been spent honing their craft and working for their students to give them the best experiences they can. We have so many good students in Talladega County that need to express themselves through, whether it be through dance or music or any other type of art. And certainly, I do appreciate the grants that I have received through the years. I've funded things like method books for my band to improve their playing and sight reading abilities and things of that nature. This year, I've got a grant to get some new music stands that are much needed. Some of ours are kind of falling apart. The jazz ensemble at our school has received grants for things, to get music for the jazz ensemble to perform in the community. But the arts we need the funds. It's very costly. you get a kid in band or in dance class, you know how much that costs mom and dad, and then, you know, we need those opportunities to have things to teach them with, and, you know, we're pretty much on our own. So we're very grateful for the Sylacauga Arts Council for providing us with these grants.
Well, while you're here, why are the arts so important? I know you touched on that, but I always thought every kid is not an athlete or a scholar. They may be all of those things, but
Right.
they need to express yourself.
That's right. That's right. You know, well, we're all born with musical taste. People like to sing. People like to dance. People like to play instruments. You know, and I think everybody has music in them at some point, in my personal field. Right. But yes, the kids need to express themselves. It's a part of our culture. It's a part of our heritage, human heritage. The arts that we've learned about from our past, you know, people in our past and how they've used the arts provide us with a guideline of how we use them in the future. Okay. And, you know, arts are just critical to a community, in my opinion.
They really are. I'm glad you said that.
Yes.
That's great. Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're able to do that. And I know your band does they are wonderful. Have they grown since you've been there?
Oh, well, you know, it's fluctuated in and out, and we right now the marching band is at about 72. Right. So it's a good size for a 2A and a school that we are this year, and you know, then, you know, the jazz band performs throughout the community as well, and we have various smaller groups outside of the 72. But yes, it's grown, and we're very thankful to get out in the community and do as much as we possibly can, because that's what we like to do. We like to perform.
That's great. That's great. And you've had a chance, your marching band, to perform with the team. That's right. In football. They've gone on to the playoffs. And we're so
2 years in a row now, reaching the finals game last year, and then this year we got to the semifinal. Yeah. Yep. That's
great, though. But it's a good chance for your kids to get to
they
perform some more.
They love
wonderful. It. Are there any more? I was trying to think. Are there any more grant pictures?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes.
This is Jasmine Ford. She's a Comer girl, but she's the Winneboro counselor. And she has a real interesting grant that she wrote. It's an integration of therapeutic group counseling with painting as a means to foster emotional expression, self-reflection, and resilience. And the grant money will be used for painting supplies. I thought that is great.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you know, that is just great, period.
Wow.
And I can't add any more to it.
No, a lot of thought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this is Michelle, I started to say Gallman, it's Watson. She is a Comer girl too, and she is the art teacher at Nichols Lawson. And she will purchase art supplies for 6th and 7th and 8th graders to create their sketchbooks for the next year. So she's looking ahead with her grant, and then she's going to buy, each year her students make dragon eyes, which have got, I know they're excited about that, but she has specific things she needs to make those, and so she's buying those supplies too, so they can make more dragon eyes.
Right. And there's Cindy.
Okay, this is Cindy Cleveland. She's the assistant principal at Indian Valley, but she is accepting the grant for the art teacher, Brooke Garrett. Brooke is at Indian Valley and at Pinecrest, and she won the grant for Pinecrest, but she wasn't at either school that day, so I gave the check to Cindy. They're going to explore printmaking, and they're going to use foam blocks, like, you used to have the wooden blocks that you make the letters. They're foam, and instead of having to cut the wood, they can use their pencil to make, letters on the blocks, and so that's what they're going to do, and put their designs on paper.
Lots of creative things going on. Oh, and there's one more.
Okay, this is Nathan Prater. He's the new music teacher at Sycamore, and they're going to purchase some equipment and music for the program, and this will affect every child in that school because they haven't had a music teacher in quite some time. So that's exciting.
Yeah. And I like how some of them buy things that are consumable, like supplies, crayons, paints, things like that, and sometimes you need music and stands that will last you a little while. There's just room for all of that. Are the grants hard to write or hard to get, or They're not hard to write, are
Well,
they?
No, well, you know, we're pretty specific about what we want. We think about what is the will benefit our group the best.
Yeah.
And we write a one-page grant with our needs and send it to Miss Offord, and the council votes on it. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's right.
All right. Well, we're going to pause for another commercial break, and we'll be right back.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back into original condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision.
Where quality is no accident.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Dan Seaborn and Teresa Offord. Now we're going to talk about the Sylacauga Arts Council Dinner Theater coming up March 14th at 6 o'clock at J. Craig Smith Community Center. Tickets are $25 and that includes the show and the meal, or you can buy a table of 8 for $200, still $25 a ticket, get a reserved table. And our guest, or the show is Heritage Hall Jazz Band. You told us some about that, Dan,
Right.
and I'm excited.
Right. Well, to give you a little bit more background on us, we have been in existence for about 20 years now, and the group consists of a variety of people with lots of backgrounds in music. We have retired band directors, we have active band directors like myself, we have ministers of music in the group, we have preachers in the group. We have just a large background of people, but they all love music, and they're all somehow connected with even teaching kids music and the thing. And we just love to get together and do our thing. But we've been doing it for about 20 years. I just told you we were based out of Talladega, Alabama, and so we perform 2 concerts a year. One is at Christmas time at the Ritz Theater, and then we do a spring concert. And in addition to that, we've also performed at jazz festivals throughout Alabama, and I believe we've done a couple of weddings. It's just wherever we are needed. And this past Christmas, we performed for the First Baptist Church's Christmas banquet. Yeah. And thankfully, we've been invited to perform for the Arts Theater this year, and we're excited about that.
Well, I'm excited to hear you. I missed it at church. I was at Story Time with Santa at work, but I heard it was wonderful.
It was.
I'm so excited. And this is a crazy question to ask a jazz band. What kind of music do you play?
Oh, yeah.
But is it?
No, it's not a crazy question. So at the Arts Dinner, we're performing several variety of different types of music, mostly concentrate on blues music.
Okay.
Everything's kind of grounded in the blues when you think about it. But you're going to hear some songs that are familiar to you. Some R&B stuff, blues. We have a wonderful vocalist. Her name is Susanna Herring out of Pale City. She's going to be featured singing. We have wonderful instrumental soloists, guitar soloist, saxophone, trumpet, trombone, piano, just wonderful musicians who are going to entertain us for the night. I'm sure it's going to be a good night.
Well, I'm excited. I didn't realize you had someone that sang also.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Well, I am thrilled. And I know that must be so fun for you. I mean, you probably get to play on a daily basis. I know at church, and then you're teaching kids to play, but some of these people that are retired band directors or things, maybe they don't
Right.
have a chance to play.
It's in their blood and they can't give it up.
What a wonderful, wonderful way
right.
to do that. And y'all travel around, you
We
said,
do.
all over the
We do.
state.
We're based out of Talladega, and you know, our traveling's limited. When you got, it's an 18-piece member group.
Oh,
It's an
okay,
18-member group.
18.
So everybody's got, you know, families, responsibilities, jobs, and we probably don't travel as much as them. But I tell everybody, we've been together 20 years. I mean, that's longer than most rock and roll bands can make it. You know.
That's for sure.
And so we've held it together real well. So that kind of gives a testament to how much we love playing with each other and doing this type of thing in our community.
Right. And you are the director now,
Right.
is that right? Or conductor, director, what do you
Kind
call
of
it?
co-director with Mr. Wood, and but I do most of the conducting. That's correct.
Wow. Well, I am so excited. I can't wait to hear y'all. I know dinner theater will be a wonderful meal by
Hickory Street Cafe.
always good, and then wonderful music from the Heritage Hall Jazz Band. I am so excited about that. And again, to get tickets, you can go online to the Arts Council. We have a Facebook page also.
Yes. You can go to the website, which is sylartal.org, and order tickets, or you can go see Mandy at the library.
Yes, you can.
Upstairs, the children's section, and buy tickets there.
Right. All right. It's Thursday, March 14th. All right. Well, what else is coming up? We've got about a minute left. What else is coming up after dinner theater? Getting ready for
Marble Festival.
Yes.
April the 2nd through the 12th, and if you've never been, shame on you. You've got to come out. It's fun, it's exciting, it's educational, it's everything rolled into one. Wow. And I do want to say one thing about jazz band. There's probably going to be dancing if you want to dance,
all right,
because they are that good. And Winterboro kids that had Jeff Wood as their band director, if you want to see him play, you better get some tickets.
Oh, wow.
Because he was the band director when we worked together there. So,
Okay. Wow. Well, thank you, Teresa, for all your hard work. I know getting the grants together and planning dinner theater is a very big job, but
yes, because you've done it.
I have done it, but you do it very well. It's
Thank
wonderful,
you,
and it's
thank
so
you.
nice. I'm so glad to be a part of the Arts Council that helps support arts for our students. And Dan, my goodness, I enjoyed hearing you play at church yesterday.
Thank you.
It just adds so much to our
Thank you.
service. And
Thank you very much.
Enjoy seeing kids that come in and say, "Oh, I'm in the band at Comer," and they love you, and just you doing a great job.
Well,
So
thank you very much.
And we look forward to seeing y'all at dinner theater. And I hope you will buy your tickets and come see us at the library and come see us at dinner theater. Thank you for joining us.